It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at another product from M&S. I couldn't help myself for this one. I looked in the aisle, I looked at the price, I seen it was £8 and I went initially, ooh, that's a little bit expensive. But I went back for it. I went around M&S, Marks and Spencer's, picking up bits and pieces, and I thought, I've got to try this. It looks fantastic. It's a slow cooked for hours, chunky British beef chili in a flavour packed sauce with peppers and red kidney beans. On the hob 7 minutes, 8 minutes in the microwave or 30 minutes in the oven. It's boneless, it serves two. Check this out. 574 grams. I'm not going to be adding rice with it. I'm not going to be adding anything to it. This is a review of this very product. So I'm just going to review this product for you. British meat. Doesn't that look fantastic? It's raining outside yet again. And I fancy something hearty and nice. It's 52% beef here and 13% kidney beans. We'll read the rest of the ingredients later on, but first and foremost I want to get this out. I'm probably going to put this on the hob actually. 7 minutes on the hob, boom, done. Let's see what it looks like. Let's give it a review. Okay, so look at this. I have decided to put it on the hob, and doesn't that look good? A proper chunky beef stew. Now, I'm going to say, when I normally cook a beef stew, I normally use mince. I've never really had a beef stew with big lumps of kind of beef like this before. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's get it out into a dish. Right, okay, let's get into this Marks and Spencer's beef chili. Now, I've got myself a decent portion. What I've done, because this dish serves two, I surprised my wife. I boiled up a little bit of rice for her, put it in a container, and then I put half of this dish in the container for her, and I packed her off to work this morning with a beef chili. And I think that's the kind of beauty of this thing, isn't it? You can microwave it. The rice, you can stick it back in the microwave. It's absolutely fine. So she's probably eating this at the same time as I'm eating this, and it serves two. And I suppose then for that £8, it's not too bad then, is it? It's £4 a head. So, with that bit out of the way, you guys wondering why I've got a small dish of beef chili from Marks and Spencer's, let's get into it. Oh. Now, oh, that's really good. It's almost got like a red wine sauce to it. The chili is, of course, it's a beef chili. It's not supposed to blow your mind off, I don't think. It's not supposed to kind of like completely crucify you, is it, a beef chili? It's meant to have some heat, which it does. Oh, that beef is superb. Oh, it's so tender. I was a little bit worried about the beef, to be honest with you. I've never had big chunks of beef like this in a chili. Normally, as I mentioned earlier, it's normally mincemeat. But this, the succulent... Oh, my goodness me. That is fantastic. I think that's the most tender beef I've ever eaten in my life. I'm not even worried now to put that large, big piece of beef in my mouth. Like I always wonder about, I always worry a little bit about, is it going to be big and fatty? But, oh, wow, that is next level. I've never had beef like that before in my life. It's just melting. It's just melting beef in my mouth. Now, of course, I've heard about these briskets that you stick on gas mark 2 and leave all day. And I've tried it myself. I've tried to do this on a number of occasions myself, but I can never do it. I can never get beef to almost like fall off the bone or be as soft and succulent as that beef is there. That is just... And to add to that, you've got all of your beans, the spices, a thick, creamy, rich gravy. I've never had beef chili like this before. Okay, Marks and Spencer. If you live in a community like I live in, there might be one person in the street that, and they will proudly say, if they shop in Marks and Spencer, they will proudly say they shop in Marks and Spencer. Don't you worry about it. They will tell you. But there's a reason that they shop in Marks and Spencer. And the reason is stuff like this. That is so tasty. That's the best beef chili I've ever eaten in my life. I'm almost jealous for my wife that she got some rice to go with it. But the point is, because we split it in half, £4 a head with a little bit of rice on the side. What's that? I'd probably give her 20 pence worth of rice from the bag that I cooked up for her. The point is, you could go somewhere like Tesco for a meal deal, get yourself a big bottle of fizzy Coke, a packet of crisps, a sandwich, and whatever else comes with a meal deal. I never buy meal deals myself. And you're probably spending £3 or £4. You're probably spending £3 or £4 on a daily meal deal. Yet, if you go to Marks and Spencer, or if you kind of like work it to your advantage, you could have stuff like this for £4 a head. It's so good. And I can guarantee you, by the time I get off filming this video, my wife will be texting me saying, oh my goodness me, that is the best beef chili I've ever eaten in my life. The meat is incredible. I can't stop eating it. I'm going to rate it. As I mentioned earlier on, I picked it up and put it back down. I went for a walk around Marks and Spencer, thought about it, and I thought, let's give this a go. I've never had a beef chili like it, ever in my life. That is the best beef chili I've ever eaten. A little bit of a burn on the back of the throat, loads of spices coming through, chili beans are fantastic. The beef is incredible, the gravy is incredible. That's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.